The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Dylan Bundy earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, leading the
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
This is hit softly to third. And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
In the second spot tonight.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Sent on the ground out to second. Adur is there on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, they're 4-0 on the road trip, and when you're 4-0 and you're feeling good and confident, you're showing up to the ballpark early. I got here early today, and there was more players in that clubhouse I saw there than when you go eat at a restaurant. It was amazing.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Elvis Andrus is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Rougned Odor. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Right there for strike 1. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Digging in, Dwayne Waldron. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Chris Davis, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gomez giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up.
Leading off for the Rangers, designated hitter.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate, and he's able to foul it off. Nice job.
And another foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's gone 2 for 8. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Seth Smith now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Out of play off to the right.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. Glove by Loney. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 8.
Digging
The
in,
catcher, number
Caleb
36.
Joseph. The average
Caleb
for him entering
Joseph.
play, not far north of 200. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Third inning, no score to this point. Andrus will play this one at short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Left side. Up with it is Beltre. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home
Leading off for
third.
the Rangers.
Not much going on offensively
Catcher.
so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The 0-2 once more. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. Comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now at the plate, Ryan Rua. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Waldron is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3.
Leading off for Baltimore, center fielder.
Ready to deliver.
Adam
Here's the
Jones.
first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Mazzara is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So
left fielder,
stepping in, Hyun-Soo Kim comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gomez shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third base.
Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
Center fielder number 14.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now pitch on the way. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Dwayne Waldron. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19.
Settling in now, Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazzara is there, 2 down.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that is going to be their first hit as this is into center field for a solid single.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Seth Smith now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Caleb Joseph. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Mazzara is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading out for the Rangers. Designated hitter.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the 0-2 to Beltre. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's the shortstop now. J.J. Hardy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
J.J. Hardy.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Gomez. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rua on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it. Rua. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Rua on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher. Jonathan
in there. 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits his spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. James Loney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to first. Davis is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ryan Rua flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now. Striding in once again, Dwayne Waldron. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Liner toward right center. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Schoop. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Popped up. Calling for it. Loney makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Seth Smith. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready once again, Caleb Joseph. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
This is skied into short left center. Rua sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Elvis Andrus.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
14.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he takes ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting. Second
Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7. Matt Bush has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. J.J. Hardy is
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rua is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting number 10.
So striding in, Adam Jones. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Hyun-Soo Kim as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. Mazzara is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's Chris Davis now. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 coming. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Striding into the box, Nomar Mazzara. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Scope is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground, but foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. A nice look there at the Dallas skyline as we're back with base.
Number 52, Tanner Shepard.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Loney has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
standing in, Seth Smith. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
In now, Caleb Joseph. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he hit a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Ryan Rua is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful. Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrews.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not